So this is a video response to the Ancient Atheist on his video about feminism. I'd really like to talk more about equality in general rather than just the feminism. Most of the problem with the feminist movement and all the other special interest groups is that most of the people in power are older white men. You know, the majority of them. There are women too in Congress and whatnot, but most of them are older white men that mostly agree already, and that is pretty much what they're fighting, is those lawmakers. There's a lot of places where there are laws set into place where people are equal. You're not allowed to consider your race, sex, religion, any of that stuff, and that's fine. It helps out, but they really need to do more, make it across the board and apply to everything. Normally those laws are just in certain things. And the Thoughtful Atheist, he'd made a comment that says men and women are basically equal in the job market. That's mostly true, but now they're taking certain job fields, say information technology, IT specialists. There are now a lot of places that are specifically looking for women because they have all men IT, so now they want just women IT to add to their staff so that they look more equal. Well, while that's nice in theory that they want an equal number in their own company, the job market now is leaning more towards hiring women for that job. And that's really makes it kind of rough for the guys who are all told, by their parents and school counselors and whoever, you should go for IT, that's where the money's at. And, speaking of school, Succulent Juniper made a comment on your video that says that they hate when your scholarships are based on your ethnicity. I have to agree 100%. When I started college, being white and male, I got little to no help at all. There was a young African American female who started at the same time as I did, who got more free money than I got borrowing the maximum amount. I graduated $30,000 in debt just to college. She graduated with a new car and no debt. That really doesn't seem fair just because she was born of a different color than me, and female. They were basically throwing money at her. That, I don't know. I would have liked to have had money thrown at me. I'd be better off right now. Okay, and as far as the animal rights, basically the media takes any small instance, any story they can get their hands on with one extreme case, and they say animal rights activists. And there's a difference between the activist, which goes out and does the crazy stuff that the media wants you to see, and the people who are just animal rights supporters who agree that we need better treatment for animals. And a comment made by Kevin Annity stated that feminists now have a much different view than people who are older, who grew up and seen the accomplishments. I have to agree that that's pretty much true. Someone who's in their 50s or 60s who actually had experienced the inequality in the past has a lot better view of how the world really is. A lot of the girls now who are feminists, they don't even have any real experience. They were never really being biased against. Now it's more like girl power than anything, and it's probably just the cool thing for them to do. There's not really a whole lot of areas left where they really need the same mentality that they had 50 years ago.